All right, you guys, back to you with another one on today. We're going to talk a little bit about wide receiver Andy Isabella. If you haven't heard of him, definitely go check out his film study. Go check out his highlights. Go see what he did at the Senior Bowl. Get to know Andy Isabella before you make any claim about him. If you didn't get a chance to do the work or the study or see anything about what this guy brings to the table. The guy ran a 4.3, which we know the combine doesn't mean anything. We all know that the combine doesn't mean anything. It's just telling a person what about the measurements about a person, the speed that the person has, and things of that nature. But definitely Andy Isabella, whoever gets this guy, even if the Detroit Lions don't draft Andy Isabella, I think whatever team gets this guy, they're going to love him, man, because to me, he's a faster Julian Edelman. And if you ever get a chance to watch this guy, he is really, really good. And he's under the radar. A lot of people are not talking about him as much, but I just wanted to bring him to your attention. Definitely, this is somebody that the Lions would consider a great fit because the Detroit Lions are looking to replace Golden Tate. After Golden Tate was traded over to the Philadelphia Eagles, pretty much the Lions' goal is to get a guy now that fits the same mold as what Golden Tate brought to the table as far as the yards after the catch go. And I definitely think that Andy Isabella fits that mold. He fits the mold of the receiver. I know some guys say Butler, some guys say Penny Hart, some guys say this guy, that guy. We don't know. None of us know who the Lions are going to pick at that receiver spot, or if they decide to grab somebody in free agency. We just don't know. But Andy Isabella is somebody that the Lions better keep on radar, especially if you're looking at a receiver and there's a possibility he could be available. Now, I don't know if he's going to be available because he probably raised up his stock just a little bit as far as him being able to run a 4.3. A lot of guys are going to want that. Teams like Dallas, especially if they got rid of Cole Beasley, they're going to want a guy like Andy Isabella. And I think this guy is going to be dangerous when he get in the NFL. He reminds me totally of Julian Edelman, man. A faster, more slicker Julian Edelman. So if the Detroit Lions are trying to get better at the slot receiver, they're not trying to get better with the outside receivers because they pretty much want to roll with Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones. There has not been any speculations of the Lions trading Marvin Jones or things of that nature. So definitely Andy Isabella fits the ticket, what the Detroit Lions want to do, whether it be a guy such as him or a guy such as Hakeem Butler or Deebo Samuel or Marquise Hollywood Brown, or even Paris Campbell. They're looking for a slot receiver, and they pretty much said that in their meetings and things when they've been talking about if you got an opportunity to look at some of the tapes and video on what the Lions been talking about, the road to the draft, they have been talking about possibly replacing Golden Tate. So the biggest thing is they're looking for a slot receiver and a speedy and shifty guy, because they pretty much got their outside guys with Jones and Kenny Galladay. So they're looking for a guy like Andy Isabella. They're looking for a guy like Paris Campbell, a guy like that. They're looking for guys like that. It could be Hakeem Butler, but with him running the speed, the time that he did today, that's gonna probably raise his stock too, and somebody's probably gonna grab him as well too. So we'll see, man, how this thing plays out, guys. But definitely get a look at Andy Isabella because he possibly could be a Detroit Lion. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Leave the comments in the comments section. Peace.